Welcome everybody to season 2, episode 10 of Hexproof from Ward. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Sweet.
Doing great.
Today on our schedule, we're going to about talk about MagicCon, our schedules, what we're going to be up to, things like that. We're going to talk precons in action with Josh, and then Sam's going to lead a Mardu build, and then we're also going to talk about our WrestleMania results because I figured out how well we did. We did super good. No, we didn't.
No.
We did
So,
so good. So
Ooh.
yeah.
good.
How was everybody's week last week? Everybody doing good?
Yeah, I sent you guys the picture, but my cat knocked my retainer into the litter box, and that was traumatic.
Yeah.
It,
Shadow Realm.
it was like
Do you
one of
just have
those.
to toss it?
Yeah, is luckily I have like multiple, but they're supposed to last, each one's supposed to last me a year, and I got like five. It's just like maintaining the
Yeah.
what I have right now. But I retired that one about 5 months early, safe to say. But yeah, just it's like one of those like plastic clamshells,
Hmm.
describing for listeners, and it fell off the bathroom counter, took the perfect bounce and it opened up and launched my retainer right into the kitty litter. Right, just like I picked it up and they're just like little piss fritters stuck to it. Vile.
Yuck. Yeah, you hate to
Yikes.
see it. Okay. Uh, this past week I went to FDIC, which was kind of cool. Bryce took Noah, I took Eli, and so we walked around and checked out fire trucks and looked at cool stuff and said hi to people. And then I had the Miller Time Card Show in Noblesville. And it was like a precursor to the past couple days. It just stormed the entire time. Sirens were going off outside, but you couldn't hear it because there was a DJ blaring music into our ears. But when I went to go get like food, all you could hear were sirens going off, and it was fun. I say that because we were supposed to record on Monday, but uh, yesterday was Monday, and it was storming like crazy. Had a couple tornadoes here in Indiana. Actually had a lightning strike a gas line here, so
Oh.
it was a good time. So everybody's safe. I hope everybody that's listening stayed safe and keep staying safe for this weird weather time that we're having. Um, with that, everybody ready to move on to MagicCon real fast?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
send it.
boy.
All right. So Keith, Sam, and I we leave for MagicCon on Thursday. So we're gonna get in on Thursday. Keith and I are gonna go to a concert for a band that we've never seen before, but we wanted to go to the Sphere, and there just so happens to be a band playing at the Sphere. So we're gonna go see Fish live at the Sphere. It's gonna be pretty
Big
awesome.
aquarium.
Yeah. Keith and I have been looking and seeing the graphics that they have for the show, and there's a giant hot dog that shows up. There's robots. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff.
It looks
So we'll have
pretty
to
insane.
see. Yeah, it looks pretty nuts. So we'll have to see what's up with that. That evening, Sam is meeting up with some people to play some IRL Magic with people that he plays online with. So that'll be fun. And then on Friday, speaking of hot dogs, at 12:30, there's a meet and greet going on with Second Seven and some other folks. And I thought it would be funny because he put MEAT in greet. I thought it'd be funny if we brought hot dogs, and he said that if we brought hot dogs, they would do a hot dog eating contest during their meet and greet. So
Ugh.
we're gonna figure out how to get them hot dogs, and we'll do that on Friday. Saturday at noon, Sam and I are going to go to see BattleBots, so that'll be cool. And then Sam's doing at 7 p.m. He's doing the Commander and Cocktails event with Brian David Marshall. And then Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Sam's doing the menu with Brian David Marshall. And then we head back to Indiana on Monday. So if it's not those times and you want to play some Magic, we'll be at the command zone. We'll be at the free play area, the on-demand areas. Just come hang out. Like we said, we'll have some goodies for you. So if you see us and you want some goodies, let us know and we'll hook you up. Anything else you guys want to add to the MagicCon menu of events?
Not currently.
No? Okay.
Yeah, I don't
All
know.
right. You don't know? Okay. All right. Josh, you're up. Precons in action.
Okay. So over the weekend, got together with some friends and we ran just the base precons from Secrets of Strixhaven against each other. Um, I went out of my comfort zone and I ran Dina, the Essence Brewer. Uh, she's a dryad druid. Say that 4 times fast. One and Witherbloom, not Golgari. I won't say it. Uh,
Hmm.
and whenever you sacrifice a creature, you draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn, and you can pay 2 to tap, sacrifice another creature. You gain X life and put X +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, where X is a sacrifice creature's power. I found that Dina is strong once you get both of the sides of the coin together because you need the sack fodder, like things like the Mycolith that creates uh, saprolings equal to its +1/+1 counters. But until you got that, then you just kind of have like a bunch of like things that engines that need food, but if you don't have the food, then you're just going to be suffering.
You're gonna be
So
hungry. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But once you get both parts going, she's absolutely a monster. Then another friend ran Rutha, the Prismari commander, Rutha, Orc Sorcerer 2, and Prismari. Not is it, I won't say it. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you cast an instant sorcery spell this turn, you create an XX blue and red elemental creature token with flying and haste, where X is the greatest power mana value among instant sorceries you've cast this turn. This one was disgusting. Because you keep the token. So it's unlike some other similar ones in the past where it'd be like you get this thing, this nasty thing until end of turn, or you sacrifice that into combat. You keep that nasty token. So absolutely vile was a problem immediately. Uh, Very gross, very cool. Though it is weak to
Very
board
evil,
wipe.
very nice. Yeah.
It is weak to board wipe, because you don't have the recursion of the other colors. So uh, once the once you're shut down once, it's hard to come back, and that's kind of what that person ran into. The We also played with the Killian Decisive Mentor and one and Silver Quill. I won't say Orzhov. And whenever an enchantment you control enters, tap up to one target creature and goad it. And whenever one or more creatures that are enchanted by an aura you control attack, you draw a card. With this, the person running it was kind of going wide with the enchantments, and then everyone just kind of ganged up on him. So I think in the future, if for anyone running this, I think you need to choose an arch enemy, because like if you go to everyone's stuff all the time, they'll take the opportunity to hit you when they can. So I think you need to politic like, hey, I'm just trying to shut down this Prismari player. That's why I'm just putting all my stuff on them and this,
Hmm.
that, and the other. You need to make sure that you might be the arch enemy, but you need to pawn that job off on someone else for a while,
Yeah.
then take over and crush. And lastly, but not leastly, we have Zamone, Infinite Analyst.
Zimona.
Zamona. Uh, One and Quandrix. I will not say Simic. And the first spell you cast each turn with X and its mana cost. This turn costs one less to cast for each +1/+1 counter on Simone. And then whenever you cast your first spell with X and its mana cost, you put two +1/+1 counters on Simone. So she can absolutely make some huge plays. Weirdly, she was struggling with draw. There's like where a lot of the other commanders have draw stapled to their face commander, like the Witherbloom and the Silver Quill. Like she was for Simic, she was really struggling to draw, but when she does get her threats, they're nasty. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I think any generally making any sort of edits, a little extra draw in Quandrix, a little more creature fodder in Witherbloom, uh, maybe an extra board wipe or panic button in Silver Quill, and Prismari. I don't know, just dealer's choice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. All the decks look pretty good. But being able to run behind them, and maybe we'll get to do that this weekend.
I know
Yeah.
Silver Quill was like the internet's favorite like leading up to the launch. So
yeah.
I was kind of
Actually,
interested in that one.
separately, I did play Lorehold another time, like not in that pod, and the Lorehold one's my favorite personally. I
Ooh.
think it's just a creative way to put Boros and not just make it equipment. It's all
Yeah, that
about
is
like
nice.
graveyards matter. I didn't run it during the pod because I wanted to run something I hadn't touched yet. And Golgar, I never play Golgari, so it's good to kind of get out of my comfort zone.
What's
Is that the
Golgari?
word?
Oh, it's like what they used to say instead of Witherbloom, but it's Witherbloom
Oh,
for those
okay.
who are
Okay.
confused. Thank you.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. With that, we're going to move on to deck building here in just 1 second. Everybody take a break and we'll be right back. Did it, did it, did it. Tell us what you got.
Ooh, cool.
Well, it didn't get changed up there, but what we're working with is for the depth description is we got Commander Legends, Guild Pact, and Planar Chaos.
Ooh, cool.
I thought maybe it
Okay.
was accepted, but okay. So who we got here? We have as our commanders, we have Jessica Thrice Reborn, a 2 and a red with 0 loyalty. Jessica enters the battlefield with the loyalty counter on it for each time you've cast a commander from the command zone this game. 0, choose target creature until the next turn. To your next turn, if that creature would deal combat damage to one of your opponents, it deals triple that damage to that player instead.
Good Lord.
Negative X. Jessica does X damage up to 3 targets. It can be a commander and has partner. And who we're partnering with is Ravos Soul Tender, 3 in white and a black. Flying 2/2. Other creature control get +1/+1. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Ooh. All right. Creatures.
So we're going with the first one, Abyssal Nocturnus, 1 and 2 black. 2/2. Whenever an opponent discards a card, Abyssal Nocturnus gets +2/+2 and gains fear until end of turn. Next is a Chroma, Angel of Fury, 5 and 3 red, 6/6. Can't be countered. Flying, trample, protection from white and blue. Got fire breathing. 1 red mana to give it +1/+0, and it has morph, 3 and 3 red. Next we have Angel of Despair, 3, 2 white and 2 black. Flying, 5/5. Whenever it comes into play, destroy target permanent. Next, we have Blind Hunter, 2 white and a black. Flying, 2/2 with Haunt, which, if you, we have, I don't think we've talked about this yet, but when this card is put in the graveyard from play, you remove it from the game, haunting target creature. And whenever Blind Hunter comes into play or the creature it haunts is put in the graveyard, target player loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Next, we have Fleshbag Marauder, 2 and a black, 3/1. Whenever it enters, each player sacrifices a creature. We have Graven Dominator, 4 and 2 white, 4/4 flying with Haunt. When Graven Dominator comes into play or the creature it haunts is put in the graveyard, each other creature becomes a 1/1 until end of turn. Next, we have Hellkite Courser, 4 and 2 red, flying, 6/5. Whenever Hellkite Courser comes into the battlefield, you may put a commander you own from the command zone onto the battlefield. It gains haste. Return it to the command zone at the beginning of the next end step. Next, we have the Magus of the Arena, 4 and 2 red, 5/5. Tap 3, tap it, tap target creature you control, and target creature of an opponent's choice he or she controls. Each of those creatures deals damage equal to its power to each other. Then we have Magus of the Tabernacle, 3 and a white, 2/6. All creatures have, at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this creature unless you pay 1. Next, we have Miri the Cursed, 2 and 2 black, 3/2. Flying, first strike, haste. Whenever Miri the Cursed deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on Miri. We have Audric, Lunarch Marshal, 3 and a white, 3/3. Beginning of your combat, creature you control gain first strike until end of turn. If you control a creature that has first strike, the same goes for flying, death touch, double strike, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, skulk, trample, and vigilance. Next, we have Port Razor, 3 and 2 red, 4/4. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, untap each creature control, and after the combat phase, there's an additional combat phase. Port Razor can't attack a player if it has already attacked this turn. Next, we have Roiling Horror, 3 and 2, 2 black. It's a star. Its power and toughness are equal to your life total minus the life total of an opponent with the most life. To spend X and 3 black, X can be 0. Whenever a time counter is removed from Rolling Horror, while it's removed from the game, target player loses 1, you gain 1. Next up is Shivan Wampus, 3 and a red, 6/6, trample. Whenever Shivan Wampus comes into play, any player may sacrifice a land. If a player does, you put Shivan Wampus on top of its own library. We have Simian Spirit Guide, 2 and a red, 2/2. Remove Simian Spirit Guide from your hand from the game and add 1 red mana to your mana pool. Smog Steed Rider, 2 and 2 black, 2/2. Whenever it attacks, each other attacking creature gains fear. On turn. Souls of the Thoughtless, a white and 2 black, 0/4 defender. Whenever Souls of the Thoughtless is dealt combat damage, you gain that much life, and attacking player loses that much life. Then we have Spell Tithe Enforcer, 3 and 2 white, 3/3. Whenever an opponent plays a spell, that player sacrifices a permanent unless he or she pays 1. Then to top it off, we have Timna the Weaver. It's 1 and a white and a black. Lifelink 2/2. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, you may pay X life, where X is the number of opponents that were dealt combat damage this turn. If you do, draw X cards. Sorceries, we got Damnation, 2 and 2 black. Destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated. Next, we have Slash the Ranks, 3 and 2 white. Destroy all creatures and planeswalkers except for commanders. And then Victimize, 2 and a black. Choose target creature card in your graveyard. Sacrifice creature. If you do, return the chosen cards to the battlefield tapped. Next, we have Instants. First up, we have Akroma's Will, 3 and a white. If you choose one, if you control a commander, as you cast a spell, choose both. Creatures you control gain flying, vigilance, and double strike until end of turn. Or creatures you control gain lifelink, indestructible, protection from all colors until end of turn. Next, we have Boros Charm, which is a red and white. Choose one. Boros Charm deals 4 damage to target player or planeswalker. Permanents you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Target creature gains double strike until end of turn. Then we have Brute Force, 1 red mana. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Cremate, 1 black mana. Remove target card from your graveyard from the game. Draw a card. Dash Hopes, 2 black mana. Whenever you play Dash Hopes, any player may pay 5 life. If they do, counter Dash Hopes, then counter target spell. Dawn Charm, white and a red, 1 and 1 white. Choose one, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn, or regenerate target creature, or counter target spell that targets you. Then we have Josh's favorite, Deflecting Palm, a red and white. The next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. If a damage is prevented this way, Deflecting Palm deals that much damage to that source's controller. Next, we have Ghostway, 2 and a white. Remove each creature you control from the game. Return those creatures to play under your owner's control at the end of the turn. Next, we have Mana Tithe, 1 white. Counter target spell, lands controller plays 1. Next, we have Master Warcraft, 2 and 2 red-white pips, 2 hybrid pips. You can cast a spell only before attackers are declared. You choose which attackers attacks this turn, and then you choose which creatures block this turn and how those creatures block. Then next, we have Midnight Charm, 1 black. Choose one. Midnight Charm deals 1 damage to target creature. You gain 1 life. Or target creature gains first strike until the turn. Or tap target creature. Then we have Rebuff the Wicked. It's 1 white. Counter target spell that targets a permanent you control. Then we have Response and Resurgence. It's a double card. With the first one, Response is 2 hybrid collars, red-white. Response deals 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. And then we have Resurgence, which is 3 and a red-white. Creatures you control gain first strike and vigilance until the turn. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. We have Zat's Will, 4 and a black. Choose one. If you control a commander as you cast this spell, you may choose both. Each opponent sacrifices a creature they control with the greatest power. Exile all cards from all graveyards, also all opponents' graveyards, and then you create X01 black thrall creature tokens, where X is the greatest power among creatures cards exiled this way. Next, we have to arms, 1 and 1 white. Untap all creature control, draw a card. And then Treacherous Urge, 4 and a black. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You may put a creature card from them into play under your control. That creature has haste. It should be gains haste, but whatever. Sacrifice it in a turn. We go to artifacts. We have Blackblade Reforged, 2. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each land you control. Equipped land creature, legendary creature, 3. Equip 7. Sunforger with 3. Equipped creature gets +4/+0. You can tap a red and white to unattach Sunforger to search your library for a red or white instant card with converted mana cost 4 or less and cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then shuffle your library with equip 3. Swiftfoot Boots, a 2. Equipped creature has Hexproof and Haste with equip 1. And then enchantments, we have Circle of Affliction, 1 and 1 black. As it comes into play, you choose a color. Whenever source of a chosen color deals damage to you, you may pay 1. If you do, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1. Next, we have Debtor's Knell, 4 and then 3 white-black color pips. Beginning of your upkeep, put target creature card and a graveyard into play under control. Next, we have Dusk Corona. It's 1 red. Enchant and create creature gets +2/+0 and can't be blocked by creatures with flying. Up next is Hissy Miasma, 1 and 2 black. Whenever a creature attacks you, its controller loses 1. Mantle of Leadership, 1 and 1 white. Flash enchant creature. Whenever a creature comes into play, enchanted creature gets +2/+2 until the turn. We have Melancholy, 2 and a black. Enchanted creature. It comes into play. Tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during control's untap step. Again, if you're upkeep, sacrifice Melancholy unless you pay black. Next, we have Null Profusion, 4 and 2 black. Skip your draw step. Whenever you play a card, draw a card. Your maximum hand size is 2. Next is Pyrohemia, 2 and 2 red. At the end of your turn, if no creatures are in play, you have to sacrifice Pyrohemia. But for 1 red, it deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. And we have Vampiric Link, which is 1 white. 1 black. Enchant creature. Enchant creature deals damage. You gain that much life. Not lifelink. It's just a built-in ability.
Nice.
And then we have 10 of each land to start off with.
10 of each basic land. Okay.
Yeah, mountain, plains, and swamp.
All right. I've got a creature real fast for you. Chroma Vision of Ixidor. All right. So Chroma, 5 and 2 white, 6/6, legendary creature angel, flying, first strike, vigilance, trample. At the beginning of each combat until end of turn, each other creature you control gets +1/+1 if it has flying, +1/+1 if it has first strike, and so on for double strike, death touch, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, protection, reach, trample, vigilance, and partner.
That works well with Odric.
Oh, that's exactly what I was going to say.
So I think we should eat our veggies a little bit before we go too far.
Vegetables.
No.
Oh, that's not a card, Josh. That's not a card.
Okay.
What you
How
got,
about from Guild Pack, we get Izzet Signet and Orzhov Signet.
Well, it has blue, so.
Oh, wait, I'm dumb.
Boros.
Oh, shoot. No, we get Orzhov Signet.
Lord.
We don't get Boros Signet in Guild Pack. We do get Orzhov. Man, I was trying to play Grixis so bad.
All right.
Yeah, so
Orzhov Signet, switch printing.
to
Which
the
one did you grab
OG
it from?
print from the OG Guild Packs back in the day.
Ooh, that's a cool
probably
art
have one
there.
of those somewhere.
Yeah, so a good old Orzhov Signet, mana rock, you pay 2, and then you can to cast it, and you pay 1 and tap it, and you add a white and a black to your mana pool. Oldie but a goodie.
Nice. Do we want another reset button, Sam?
Go
Toss
ahead.
to your command. Okay. I'm just kidding. Where'd it go? Oh boy.
Where'd it go? Oh, it's a sorcery. Just scroll up.
Oh,
There's
my
only 4.
Lord. There it is. Okay.
There's only 4.
Austere command 4 and 2 white. Choose 2. Destroy all artifacts. Destroy all enchantments. Destroy all creatures with mana value 3 or less. Destroy all creatures with mana value 4 or greater.
Since our commander can bring stuff back from the graveyard to your hand, I have Big Game Hunter. It's 1 and 2 black, 1/1. When Big Game Hunter comes into play, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. It can't be regenerated. I think we could use some other like smaller, maybe more evasive creatures that we can pump that would work well with Jessica as a commander.
What was that? Can you say that again?
Oh,
Which one?
What you just said. What are you saying? We need more
I was
of?
just saying we could use more like evasive creatures and generally lower mana value ones that would work with our commanders. I see a big mana curve here for sure. Or favored towards the high end.
So something I wanted to mention that might help us. We also don't have to necessarily use our creatures, because
True.
in the commander product we get the vow cycles. So we could use Vow of Lightning. Um, and that one is enchanted creature gets +2/+2 first strike and can't attack you or planeswalker you control. Our commander's a planeswalker. It'll be really nice to have whatever threat they have not attack us.
Nice.
Then we also have that in the black version is Vow of Torment. +2/+2 has menace and can't attack you or planeswalker you control.
Okay.
And then the last version in liked it so much I picked it up in a few different colors. What do you think? Vow of Duty.
Duty.
Classic. And Vow of Duty is +2/+2 and has vigilance and can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. So we can slap it on our own stuff, but most likely we're going to be slapping it on our opponent's things. And then why should we kill our opponents if our opponents can kill our opponents instead?
Right. Right.
But I do agree with Keith that we do need some low to the ground options still.
I found a cool spell that's a little bit of a Trumpet Blast card, like I mentioned a while ago. It is
Okay.
called Fatal Frenzy. 2 and a red instant. Until end of turn, target creature you control gains trample and gets +X/+0, where X is its power. Sacrifice it at end of turn.
Nice.
Then for like small evasive things, let's see.
Probably anything with flying. I saw a lot of flying stuff.
There's a lot of that in Commander Masters.
Yep. Then
Or
there is
not Commander Masters, but Commander Legends.
Yep. There's a champion of the flame who's a common who can be a great target for enchantments and equipment.
We want to add a little bit of punishment to it.
Uh,
We can. Let's see what Champion of the Flame does real fast.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
1 in a red human warrior with trample 1/1, but he gets +2/+2 for each aura and equipment attached to it. And then so I mean, you slap the couple auras on it. You slap the he scrolled back down to our equipment or like our artifacts again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Black Blade Reforged. Slap that on there. Forget about it.
Kengi's
Kind
Lieutenant
of
could be
have.
fun.
Oh, I kind of have a dupe for that guy, but it might be worse. It's Wyleth, Soul of Steel. for 1 red white legendary creature. 2/2 trample. Whenever Wyleth Soul of Steel attacks, draw a card for each aura and equipment attached to it.
Nice. Kangi's Lieutenant, 2 and a white. Bird Soldier, 1/1 flying. Whenever the lieutenant attacks, attacking creatures with flying get +1/+1 until end of turn. So if we're able to get all of our creatures and give them flying, then they all get pumped as well. So
All right.
pretty cool.
Let's see here.
So then something else fun. Jury, Master of Review. Review. Jury. Jury's out on Jurai or jury.
Fun
Anyway,
fact. Fun
yeah.
fact before you. Danhausen, the wrestler, when this card came out, everyone was asking him if it was his makeup. And that's when he trademarked his makeup. And after that, Sting trademarked his. Or maybe. I don't know. But yes, this is the reason why Danhausen trademarked his makeup. Go ahead, Josh. Sorry.
So this is a human shaman for Rakdos. He has plagiarism, and just kidding. No, but he has a. Whenever you sack a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on him, and then when he dies, it deals damage equal to his power to any target. So if you are pumping him like crazy, and he dies, then you can do triple damage on attack, and then if he gets sacked in some capacity, you do triple damage on the fling too, because it is him doing the damage.
Nice. Let's see.
We could use Rayav Mastersmith.
Rare.
Whenever a creature you control that's enchanted or equipped attacks, that creature gains double strike. So then if we have Odric out, so as long as one has it, they all have it. And he's a cheap. He's only two. He's only just a red and white.
Okay.
Do you want a vampiric tutor in here?
That's whatever. I don't care.
Unless that's going to throw us to another level that we don't want to be in.
Oh.
Well, I don't even know where we're at. We were at
That's a
just
game
two.
changer. We'll remove it. Never mind. What you
Okay.
got, Keith?
How good is Bone Splitter in this deck? It's just one colorless artifact equipment. Creature gets +2/+0 and equip 1. I'm just looking for like lower cost equipment and auras.
I mean, while we're there, we might as well slap Hero's Blade in there. Yeah, it's an equipment for 2. It has equip 4, but you probably won't be playing that because the equipped creature gets +3/+2, and whenever a legendary creature you control enters the battlefield under your control, you can attach Hero Blades to it.
All right, what do you guys think we need right now? I can try to look something up.
Well, I think
blasphemous act.
how about so one more. What is? Was that
Unless you don't
from?
want it.
No, was that in Guild Pact?
No, it was in Commander Master or Commander
Legends.
whatever. Yeah, Legends.
Oh, I got you. Oh yeah, also Arcane Signet was just straight up in Commander Legends for more mana fixing.
That's definitely a good call.
And Burnished Heart, sorry. Burnished Heart was also
that makes us 100.
Yeah.
And
it's kind of eating our vegetables and we'll
ew, yuck.
Oh,
nasty.
Burnished, Burnish. Heart is dumb. It's spelled Hart.
Oh, that's dumb. That is dumb. I hate it.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
But what isn't dumb is having a artifact creature elk who costs 3, and you can pay 3 and sacrifice him, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle.
That's a
So
good call.
little acceleration, and it's going to help us fix our 3 colors.
Nice. Well, we are at 100. Are there any changes or ads or anything like that we want to do? I think we're looking pretty good on this one. Want to deal a couple hands?
Yeah,
why
let's
not?
let's see
Deal a
him.
few hands here.
Throw some fingies in there. Wait,
Nice. Rough. Rough. Nice. No.
Uh-oh.
uh, how many lands we running?
It's
30.
like 30.
Sam special, living dangerously.
I think it just is what it is.
Hmm.
Well,
All
one
right.
of those we had 2 lands and a Simian Spirit guy, so technically we had 3 mana.
Woohoo.
All
We
right. So what themes do we have here?
uh, is partner one? I don't remember. I don't know if it's on here or not.
I think
Ah,
I think it is.
Casual.
It'll be all the way down there though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
got extra combats. You got a couple for extra combats.
there's no like damage amplifier.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jank.
Well,
Oh
it's
no, it's Jank.
it's group slug. We can like choose our opponent's creatures to give the benefit to.
Uh, Mardu.
Mardu.
There we go.
I would
It
say it's
is group slug.
mid-range.
Mid-range.
You can put Orzhov.
Boy.
You don't have
Well,
to.
it's yeah.
It's because of the partners. Um,
All right.
What do we think was down here? Something with P or something?
Partner?
Yeah. Yeah, forget about it. Yeah, it wasn't there. I don't think it was there.
No, it's not. All right.
Damn.
How do you want to describe this, Sam?
Mardu.
Don't mind if I Mardu. Oh, boy.
I like Jessica as a partner. I was just looking the other day at Jessica partners. It's pretty cool.
you should put Jank. Don't mind if I Mardu.
There we go.
Thank you very much. Don't mind if I Mardu.
I'm so
Okay. And then Mardu concept. Do you want to change that?
Oh, of course. That's up to date for somebody else.
Uh,
What do you
uh,
got, Josh?
Jessica will be friends with anyone.
Okay.
all my homies love Jessica.
Perfect. So, as promised earlier, okay, let's get through these WrestleMania things before Josh has to leave. So, for CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, we had CM Punk. Roman Reigns won.
Yep.
Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, we had Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes won.
Yep.
Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley, we had Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley won that one. Stephanie Vauquer versus Liv Morgan. We had Stephanie Vauquer winning. Liv Morgan won. This one was kind of cool. Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. We chose Oba Femi, and I made a comment that Oba was going to retire Brock Lesnar. Oba Femi won, and Brock Lesnar retired, and I don't think that was planned at all. So that was fun. Drew versus Jacob Fatu. We picked Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu won. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. We picked AJ Lee. Becky Lynch won. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. We picked Trick Williams. Trick Williams won. Seth Rollins versus Gunter. We picked Gunter, and Gunter won. The ladder match with a whole bunch of people on it. We picked Rey Mysterio to win. Penta was the winner.
No.
Retained his title. For the women's tag team match, we chose Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss out of all the groups of people. Nikki Bella had an injury and brought out a special guest in Paige, a diva that had left a while ago. And it just so happened that Brie Bella and Paige won that match. Weird how that happened. The 6-man tag team match, we chose the social media stars to win just because it made us sick, and we were like, yeah, they'll do it. So we had Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I Show Speed winning. And actually, LA Knight and the Usos won, and I Show Speed kind of turned on Logan Paul, so that was fun. Demon Finn Balor versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio. We chose the Demon to win, and the Demon won. The Io Sky versus Asuka match was a maybe match, and that match was moved to Backlash on May 9th. So we will have to wait and see.
Wow.
One of their friends was just released from WWE, so that might have been part of the reason why that's not happening. So overall, we got 6 correct, 7 incorrect. So we 6-7'd ourselves. So
But one of those picks is that you called it. That's a bonus point right there. So
yeah. So it was kind of cool. And Brock even threw up the X, and Paul Heyman looked a little like confused about the whole thing. So I think it wasn't meant to actually be a retirement match. But Brock was kind of tired of losing to Oba, and he kind of looked like he got hurt anyway. So that could be a part of it. So with that, we're going on to MagicCon this weekend. So we really hope to see some of you folks there and say hi. We'll have pins, we'll have stickers, we'll have some fun little giveaways to do. So if you see us, come say hey. Josh, what are you up to this weekend?
This weekend, just have family coming into town, so I will not be able to participate in the activities, but I send you guys like all the love. Hope you find the best cards, the best pulls, meet the best people, and have a great time and tell me all about it.
Yeah, we'll debrief next week. So we appreciate you guys tuning in, and we hope to see you at MagicCon. If we don't, we'll see you at the next episode. Does this episode resolve?
It resolves.
Yes. All right.
Sir.
See you guys.
Bye.
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 Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Hexproof from Ward. If you liked what you heard, you can continue to listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can watch us on YouTube. You can give us a follow on Instagram, Facebook, and Blue Sky. We'll see you next week.